So I have commented on the fall of Hollywood. And I was watching Due Distance the other day, and they mentioned this as well, and that is the advancement of artificial intelligence. Now, I have said there's going to be a second renaissance. Hollywood was going to go under. Hollywood was going to implode. I did not know how exactly it would fall, how exactly it would collapse under its own weight, but we are here now because of the failures of Hollywood, bloated budgets, madness, insanity all around. And the thing is, Hollywood is a place where dreams go to die. It is. It is. And there's always, you think Harvey Weinstein was the worst? You think P. Diddy was the worst? There are others out there just as bad. You think Epstein was bad? No. Listen, Hollywood is filled with its fair share of monsters. To dive into that world is to lose your soul. And if you even somehow walk out of it, you will still be deformed or scarred in one form or another. But now something new is happening to where anybody can make a movie. And to be clear here, I want to be honest here. You know, I've done my fair share of voice acting, and I've done a voice acting work project for one person who's actually going to be using AI models and animation. I'm fine with that. You know, hey, you want full transparency? Now I used my real human voice, but now I'm just wondering what's going to happen to the future of, yes, voice actors. Now I'm not an A-list celebrity. I'm Z-list, but I love doing voice acting. But I'm curious to see what's going to happen with the future of animation, the future of movies and cinema, to where anybody who knows how to use the programming could actually make good work. And I want to add on to Russell's point, because he said there's going to be some of these videos that are going to be works of art and others that are going to be a steaming pile of shite. Okay? It's just happening. That's what's going to happen. It happens in entertainment. Sometimes you get gold, sometimes you get crap. But listen, the technology is rather frightening, because it's going to get to the point to where what is real and what is not real, who is here and who is not here. You know, these are things that we're going to have to know. And, you know, case in point,
about to do the first plunge into an active volcano. Let's send it. We spent $50 million to rebuild the Titanic just to sink it again. Last person to abandon ship gets a Lambo.
I covered my entire body in compost and waited to see what started growing.
Running for my life on North Sentinel Island. Day 3. Should have picked Bali.
All right. I've sealed my head in this plastic box, and I'm going to try to read the entire dictionary before I pass out.
Flying into North Korea with a lawn chair and 1,000 party balloons.
see, now stuff like this, listen, I hope that Kim Jong-un isn't going to be crazy enough to think that some American would, well, actually, you know what? There would be somebody stupid enough to do this. But see, again, flying into North Korea, that would be a great movie title. You know what I'm going to call it? Balloons for Kim. A story of an American who wanted to put a smile on Kim Jong-un's face because he realized that a dictator was sad. Join Philip Hawkins as he travels from his humble town from New York City, from New York State. I don't know. Yeah, it's in New York City. From his humble small town in New York State, all the way to the Korean Peninsula, where one brave American wants to warm the heart of a dictator whose trigger finger for the button is itchy every single day. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Put me in the game, coach. I'm ready. I got it. I could sell it. Put me in the game. Coach Mastermind, I could do it. Let me do that touchdown. All right, Kit, you could do it. That's not how Mastermind sounds. Kit gets tackled. Coach Mastermind, Kit is paralyzed from the neck down.
Don't try this at home.
I'm about to survive 100 days in the African savannah, only eating and drinking what my body already gave up. Basically, the circle of life.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're cooking with plutonium-239.
Yeah.
It's hot, it's dangerous, and it's definitely illegal.
I'm doing K2 the honest way. Alone, unprepared, and in a straight line. Leave a comment for the search team.
Yep. And of course, hey, it gets better, but worse at the same. Listen, right now, I think we could tell some of this is fake. or people would think this is a fake commercial. But the technology is going to get better, and this is how people will get scammed. It's going to be like Blade Runner 2049. Oh my God, it's going to be like Blade Runner 24. Oh no. Oh, you're a good Joe. Oh God, that broke my heart.
A detonation has just occurred on the outer ring of the city. We'll now be going live to our top influencer opinions.
OMG, people, the world is ending. Are you seeing this? This is actually so exciting.
Yo, I know it's chaos, but you got real survivor's wife energy.
That's cool. I like them feisty.
Like, it would totally be better if we ran it, you know? Men literally destroy everything, and my girls need to stop being so soft with these basic losers.
Oh God, we will witness man-made horrors. Black Mirror's got nothing on it. Honestly, if you're a writer for Black Mirror, I'm sorry, man. You're out of a job. You can't make anything new. You can't shock us with anything. Oh, and those episodes from the Twilight Zone and Outer Limits. Oh boy.
Who even needs men, right? Anything a man builds just gets destroyed by a different man.
Guys, this collapse is literally the perfect dip. I'm buying more right now.
Nukes are Sua's aesthetic today. I made this outfit. Even as the world burns, my struggle for visibility and acceptance continues. This is exactly why representation matters now more than ever.
As I keep saying on the channel, the world collapses when men stop lifting. It's not politics, it's testosterone.
Yes, yes, yes. Balloon time. So yummy. Nuclear boom. So tasty. Thank you.
Nothing stops the daily grind. Not even a little natural disaster.
Friends, this is the breakthrough moment from chapter 7. When everything falls apart, we rebuild ourselves stronger.
My girl, you wouldn't believe what just happened.
Hi! OMG, I just totally shit my pants after.
Oh man, hey guys, this is it. This is it. It's the fall of the Roman Empire. With memes, we did it. We did it. We did it, guys. Roman Empire fall with memes. Idiocracy, Fallout, Blade Runner 2049, Brave New World, 1984. Staple it together. Eat the sandwich. What a time to be alive. And I said man-made horrors, not man-made whores. Get horrors. Horrors. You heard me, internet. Come on. Hey, listen. I'm going to be unfiltered here, okay? If this is how the world ends, so be it. But at least I'll leave a beautiful corpse. Okay? Hey, tell us again how you took the morning dump in your pants.
Yeah, I just totally.
Hold on. Sorry.
My girl, you wouldn't believe what just happened.
Hi! OMG, I just totally shit my pants after that noise.
Chat, this is literally the most realistic survival game ever. And someone donate so I can buy a boat DLC before I actually drown.
So this company says their device is quote unquote indestructible, supposedly survives anything, including the literal end times.
Hey guys, remember, health is wealth. That's why I take these 7 supplements right before my cheese stuffed hot dogs.
Officials confirm outbound flights are suspended, except for government and priority class departures.
My dog has diplomatic status.
OMG, there's like a nuke or something? Can we get 5 gifted subs for surviving the blast, maybe?
Today I'm showing you how to infiltrate an executive class bunker using only social engineering and a very...
Your nukes are so manly. You're such a big boy.
You know what? If that's the last thing I hear, I'm going to cry. But it's like, all right, at least she's whispering in my ear. And then I realize she's a robot and she's drilling into my brain.
Go check out the link in bio, my king.
I told you so when I said they'd shut down the grid. Look at you scrambling like rats now. The fiat system is collapsing exactly as we predicted. I just bought a bunker with doggy coin and a handshake. You losers can keep your degrees.
Remember, beautiful souls, even when the earth ends, we find our center. This is just the universe asking us to go deeper into our practice.
The world's in flames, but I'm on track. I manifest, they never give back.
Day in the life, guys, girls. Even during the apocalypse, I'm staying grateful, staying blessed. Link in bio for my manifestation course that literally predicted all this.
Oh, God.
Seed oils made y'all weak, but this here,
Y'all see this chaos, but plants don't lie. Earth's just cleansing the toxicity we've been ignoring.
It's entirely possible. It's entirely possible. It's entirely possible this is all just a simulation glitching out, but what do I know?
I told you so for 20 years of it. The globalists, the deep state, your precious government K. Wake up, people. They're not coming to save you now.
Damn, you evacuate like a goddess.
so
Bro, she smiled. That was a yes in fight or flight.
Everything is fake, including me. I'm a construct created by the Door brothers. Anyway, here's Tom with the weather.
What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? But hold on, there's a little bit more here. A little bit more here. Come on. Hey, listen. If the world's ending, we're doing it on a bang. Okay, let's have democracy in the chat. Do you think I'm really AI? Type 1 for yes, kid. I always knew you were AI. Your pants were a dead giveaway. What content creator tells people he's wearing pants? I never believed you for 1 second. Type 2. No, kid. I've always believed you, man. You're one of a kind. You're not Jeffrey Tubin us. You're telling us the truth. But with pants, you handsome, jolly good fellow. The correct answer is 2. If I see ones in there, I'm going to be so pissed off. Again, this is incredible stuff here. And this is where Hollywood's going to go under. But don't worry, I got a little bit more onto this.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
Run, homie. Hey, good stuff, right? Now, look, that was a pretty engaging story. But this also says about the power of the technology and who can use it. And the thing is, look, I said it before. I participated in a voice acting project in which the main person who's doing a lot of, I've already seen some of the video, or not video, but some of the audio work and some of the video work early on. And I got to say, it was a really humbling experience to see like somebody put a lot of their effort and energy into making a movie, a TV show. Well, I wouldn't call it a TV show, but I think like a series for YouTube using artificial intelligence and AI animation. That's incredible. That's incredible stuff to witness and to see and to hear it all play out. And I got to say, it's not going to go away. Artificial intelligence, automation, it's going to be part of our lives. And the thing is, there's always been this talk about, well, what, in 2010, if we had talked about where we'd be at right now, 10 years from now, imagine where we're going to be at 10 years from now here. No one really predicted the power of artificial intelligence. And to my fear, and I think a lot of our others' fears and concerns, is that the advancement with the technology, with the ability to create real people, to have artificial intelligence do our voice. And, it's like, okay, if it gets to that point to where somebody can program and make a movie or a TV show, somebody can also program and make a podcast. Like, then I think that's the end of a lot of us, who do independent media or content creation. Yes, there's nothing better than a real human being. But can you imagine the whole world run by automation? Like, where do the people go? Big tech is on this pathway for further advancement. But in the world that they are building, they're not making a place for themselves or the people. And we need to be very careful with this power that we are unleashing. And we have to have nothing but respect for it. We have to, or it will consume us all. And Hollywood cannot keep up to this. Hollywood, Disney Studios, Warner Brothers, all of them, they're all struggling to really stay afloat. They're all deep in the red. That writer strike, that actor strike. Yeah, that's fine. They did it. It's their right to do so. But I don't think anybody realizes just how deep in trouble Hollywood will be regardless, because they're going to be firing and letting people off. It doesn't matter about unions or workers' rights at this point, because if Hollywood is sinking, you better believe that, entertainment is going to evolve. And this is the second renaissance. And I think now, no matter what happens, Hardlands Media is going to be coined the fate. You guys share it. This is the beginning of the second renaissance. And the second renaissance will be, yes, it will involve artificial intelligence and AI animation to where regular people can make their own TV shows and movies. It will also be a point to where people, if they want to use live action people, yeah, because Hollywood won't be able to do it anymore. So we are going to see probably studios, small studios maybe, rise up in different parts of the country. LA is going to suffer like Detroit. That is going to be my prediction right there. LA will end up like Detroit, empty and vacant. It is no longer, it's going to be to a point to where it's no longer reasonable or profitable for these major budget studios to exist anymore. They're done. They're going to be extinct. This is the beginning of the second renaissance, and Hardlands Media is going to be quoted for that. The second renaissance begins. The second renaissance begins, and unfortunately, one of the major casualties of the second renaissance will be the Hollywood industrial complex. And I hate saying that, because I know some very good people who are makeup artists or writers or anything of that nature who are trying to break a leg in Hollywood. No pun intended. But it's, I hear their stories too on how they're trying to struggle and make it there. And it is an overwhelming task and an overwhelming power to try and make it in that nature, in that place where nepotism and who and how much you can buy or what you can do, God forbid, to really make it in that industry. And something like that is not sustainable. So let us embrace the second renaissance. This is it. A new era. And that's what it should be. BW, you tipped this $4.99. So we will replace Hollywood like we replace news. They'll be clinging on like a tick while Kit buys Hollywood. First of all, number one, BW, thank you for assuming that I might be a rich man. Number two, thank you for boosting my ego when I gladly need it. And number three, I would not buy a Hollywood. Not even for all the tea in China. That's right, China. I'm going to start a diplomatic war. You could offer me all the tea in China and I still wouldn't buy Hollywood. No. No. That's going to be a no bueno. Not doing that. And Robert Morrison, you're absolutely correct. LA is more than Hollywood, but Hollywood does play a role in it. And again, we will see what happens, but this is I'm going to quote it right here. We will see the second renaissance of art and creativity. And this also means too that in the realm of art, it's going to drastically evolve and change, and people, especially who are artists, comedians, actors, actresses, people in filmmaking, editing, it's going to be more pressure because this is where it's going to be a unique skill, because it's the environment will change. And when you have massive change in the environment, it means things will go extinct. So begins the second renaissance.